There's a report from I think his name's Peter Rourke, and it says Brian Brobbey could be the most realistic target for Arsenal in the summer window. Sources have told Football Insider it is believed Ben Sheshko, Isak, and Gyökeres are all also being monitored closely. But it looks like potentially that the striking option for Arsenal will be Ajax's Brian Brobbey. Staffy, is this the kind of signing that Arsenal need to take them over the line?
Ten Hag wanted him. That tells me enough. Ten Hag wanted to sign this guy. So if that's not a red flag, I don't know what is. Is he the right signing? No, not at all. Bro, listen, without the name individuals, you know the outrage that's going to happen in the so-on called the toxic / negative side of the Arsenal fan base. They've been promised a better striker than Kai Havertz. Is this guy a better striker than Kai Havertz? Maybe. But is it going to be that signing that takes him over the line? Let's just be very honest, bro. Everyone wants an Isak. Everyone wants a Tony. Everyone wants all these names. Brobbey was not one of them, bro. I honestly, I'm gonna be try to be a little bit more realistic about this. I can't remember the last time a decent signing happened from the Dutch league. I've had enough of the Dutch league. Me and Griggs talked about this so many times on our channel. We're like, bro, the Dutch league. Okay, I'll give you that. But Kudus is a baller. I'll give you that.
Alvarez.
Martinez has been injured. So
the Dutch league banged. So.
Most signings from the Dutch league have not hit. Let's just be honest. There's a few of them in Liverpool. There's a few of them at United. Bro, we can go back to Donny van de Beek and them. The whole state of the Dutch football hasn't been that good anyways, whether it's the national team or their league. It really hasn't been that good, you know? So if I'm trying to win a league next year, the last thing I'm thinking is let me go get Brobbey from Ajax. Because it's not like Ajax was actually balling this year. Like, no one in Ajax was attractive this year, you know? I don't understand how they're not gonna try to break the bank and get an Isak. Because let's be honest, they get an Isak, that's a needle shifter there. KJ. Like the minute you get Isak, whoever you are, that shifts the needle for you. If you're not a top 4 team and you get Isak, you fancy your chances not for top 4. If you're not competing for the league and you're close enough and you get him, now you fancy your chances to compete for the league. If you miss out by a couple of points behind City and you get Isak, I'm not saying it's granted, but you fancy your chances next year to actually win the league. Does Brobbey do that for them? No, he doesn't. I don't understand it. It's such an underwhelming signing after all the links that we had. And you know it will cause outrage. There will be some loyalists in the Arsenal fan base that will back him no matter what, because there is a lot of people that do that anyways in every fan base. But it's such an underwhelming signing, bro. If I'm an Arsenal fan, I'd be very disappointed. I'm not going to lie. I'd be very disappointed if after all these links, we're going to get Brobbey. Half these people don't even know who Brobbey is. The guy got sold from Ajax, then got bought again by Ajax, something like that. And bro, I'm telling you, the fact that Ten Hag wanted him, that's red flags.
Dan, like obviously you probably share the same thoughts as Staff on this in terms of if he's a good signing. But this is more of a question about Arsenal in general. Is it time for Arsenal to stop looking at these project players, these risk players, these gem players per se, and start just going straight hell for leather for the proven top class to elite class, world class kind of players to make their team finally get over the line in the Premier League?
Yeah, if they're ambitious, if they're serious about, beating Man City, everyone's like, oh, can't beat Pep. Well, you can't beat Pep if you keep trying to get these fixer-upper type players. Do you know what I mean? That we're going to try and turn into the superstar. No, buy the superstar now. Splash the money, whatever it takes, if you really want to get over the line. Where's the ambition? I get it. Like, if this guy, like, say you try and get Isak and you get rejected, and you try and get Watkins, Oshwin, all these players. Say you try and get them and you get rejected, and then you finally end up with Mr. Brobbey. Then that's in my head because of the chat. Was Brobbey? If you try and get to Brobbey, then in the end, then people go, okay, you tried. You genuinely made an effort to try and get the best possible player. If you're going straight to this guy and just going, we ain't even going to bother trying to get all these high caliber players, then you have to question what that project is. Because if you do that, and then you're falling short again, and you're going, oh, if only we had this top class striker, if only had this. That only washes for so long because you're choosing to not even try and bring in the now players. You know, you keep trying. I'm not hearing like you now. How many years are you into your projects? You're still going, we have got a young squad. We've got a young squad. You choose to have a young squad because every time a transfer window comes around, you sign young players. So stop using it as an excuse for why you're not achieving anything because you have a young squad. You've chosen to have a young squad. So go and sign the experienced, top quality players that are banging in goals now at a high level. So yeah, it would be underwhelmed. It could be success, but it's one of them. I think Arsenal fans would be underwhelmed.
There's too many options in the Premier League. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I've seen people in the comments say Isak is quoted at 200 million. Okay, try to go for Watkins. Watkins is 100 million. Fine. I've seen City a couple years ago drop 100. I will push for the move. Yeah, 100%. Go for him, bro. I'd rather go for Adam Solanke than Brobbey. I swear, there's so many strikers in the Premier League that would be a better option. And when there's too many options, they can't all be 100 to 200 million. Because if I go to Newcastle, I'm like, hey, how much is this guy? 200 mil. Piss off. I'm gone. I'm going to Villa. Villa, how much is Ollie Watkins? 100 mil. Okay, let me test the water somewhere else. I'll be right back. How much is Tony? Okay, wait 1 second. How much is Solanke? You've shopped around, and there you go. You're going to tell Newcastle to piss off with these prices. If they want to keep him, go ahead and keep him. I'm not paying that. There's more in the market out there. It's a supply. It's a supply and demand type of thing. There's a lot of supply out there. There's too many good strikers out there for me to look at Arsenal and be like, yeah, go get Brobbey. He's going to win you the league. Nah, bro, it's underwhelming, bro. It's really underwhelming. And I think as Arsenal fans, you guys should demand more. 100%.
Yeah, it's not that signing. Like he's probably a talented player. He obviously is quick, he's strong, he can clearly finish. He's been getting goals in every division this year. Probably one of Ajax's best players this year, considering the season that they've had. So it's not about him as a player saying he's awful, but I think it's more of just the statement that he puts out. It doesn't put out the statement of we are looking to win the Premier League. It doesn't. Like last season, they signed Rice. And that sent a message to people saying that they're serious. Now they need to go again. Arsenal fans should not be afraid of being able to go again with these big money signings because you're in a place now where that's the only way you make your team improve. Like a few years ago, yeah, you could get away with a 30 million here, 40 million there, 25 million there, 50 million for Ben White was seen as too much. But now, 50 million is not enough because that's the place that you're in now. You're in such a good place that, if it's not top quality, it's going to be very, very hard for you to improve. And I've said it before on many shows. Arsenal are in need of win now mode. They need to be in that mode. So you need to drop what you're doing, go bag Osimhen, go bag him or someone of that quality. Rafael Leao.
He's low-key overrated, though. I will be honest.
But if we're talking about the big name players who have got some kind of...
I hear it. Yeah. He'll still bag in the league.
Yeah. Go grab those, man. You know what I'm saying? At left back, you've been complaining about Zinchenko. You haven't had a left back a solid left back for a few seasons now. Bro, Teo Hernandez. See what's going on with him. Alphonso Davies. Go get those guys. Midfield. Bruno Guimaraes, he's seen as someone who's about to become world class. Go get him. Frankie de Jong, if there's any way you can get that man out of Barcelona, go do it.
Yeah, there might be a chance now that the Xavi's out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, go get these guys with pedigree. And I know it will cost money, and I know it will put pressure on your team. And Arsenal fans have this weird thing right now where they don't like the pressure being on them. But you're in that place now. You are the second best team in the country. Many of the Arsenal fans argue that they are the best team in the country this season. So you have to now go and carry top of the season, best team in the top of the season, best team in the league, best team in the country, energy, stature, attitude, and go grab these players and finish the mission. Because the mission is not complete. You still have not won the Premier League after becoming so close 2 years in a row. You have to do something different. You have to do something different. And go
Yeah,
and
some of
get
these men don't want the pressure, KJ. That's just simply what it is. There's a lot of individuals that like to sit there and talk about Project Youth and phase 121, phase 316, just weird phases. They don't want to actually put the pressure, bro. You know? And honestly, I don't understand it. I don't understand. If I'm an Arsenal fan right now, I'm demanding because this, listen, I said Arteta, in my opinion, deserves one more year. That's crazy coming from me because I said he should have been sacked last year. But based on what I seen this year, I said he deserves one more push. But if they don't back him properly and he doesn't make these demands, you only have yourselves to blame. Honestly, there's just too many good profiles out there for you at the end of the day to try to and say Lala said it perfectly. Get these fixer ups or players. Come on, bro. You did too many fixer uppers. Come on, don't do any more, bro. Go splash that money. Last year when you got Rice, we all said, you know what? These men are serious. They splashed 105 on Rice. Now go do that again and get the final piece of the puzzle because you do need a striker.
Yeah, man.
Boom.
Yeah. Like, and it's, by the way, it's a compliment, by the way, Arsenal fans. It's a compliment for us to say the only thing you can sign now is world class because
Let
that
them
means
be,
you're
if they're
really
going to
good.
be mad, let them be mad. They'll be mad about. They'll find reasons to be mad. Don't matter what you say. If they want to be mad, they'll be mad.
It's a good thing.
The
man.
real ones understand. The crybabies can always cry. It's fine, bro.
Yeah.
We got used
Yes,
to it.
guys. So yeah,
Very sensitive fan base.
we've got some money to splash out. Arsenal got some money to splash out. Everyone will be spending a lot of money in the transfer window this season. I can see it. We've got some more super chats before we out of here. First of all, we want to say thank you so much to Tony, our guy, being a member for 12 months. We love to see it. Thank you so much. Z says, Keegan, City negotiating long-term contract for Pep.
Yeah, I just see that story.
Oh my god, man! No fucking way, man. What's good with this guy, man?
Is that real? Is that real report? It's not
That's
like
a
a
real
troll
thing.
report.
Yeah, that's a real
It's a real
report.
thing.
They're negotiating. They're trying to get him to stay for over.
Bro, this guy must hate his family, bro. Go spend
Don't
some
say
time
no,
with your
man.
family,
Say
bro.
no, bro. Say no, Pep. Please do
Say
not.
yes.
Please
Come on.
Bro, I'm about to create a betting account
10
with his
more
name.
years.
Pep-Guardiola at gmail.com. Well, I'm gonna go to Guardiola Island and play some bets.
Dan, he's guilty. New song, 80 million down the drain. Lucas bets again. You should say
That's an
fix again,
Arsenal
really.
fan. That's an Arsenal
what
fan.
I'm
Yeah, Roman singing Waka Waka. Yeah, okay.
Hey, that's a
Man
banger.
like Joshua Jackson. I know I'm late, but I'm seeing all this outrage about Ten Hag getting sacked before the final. Everybody knew he was getting sacked weeks ago. Plus, what if he leaked it himself instead of blaming Ineos? That is true. What if he said, you know what? You think you can do this to me? What if he's doing it? What he's reversing the odds and being like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I will do it because if he does it, it's true. If he does it now, he'll get all the sympathy now. No one's gonna be upset with him for getting sacked. So, you know, they'll all blame Ineos and the Glazers and Man United and the players. So it might have been him. Who knows? Tevin says, I'm hearing 200 billion for Isak. I'm good, fam, but if them man go and get Brobbey, I'd be pissed. Yeah, Tevin's a big Arsenal fan. He would not be happy with Brobbey.
Last one, there's a middle line. There's a middle.
Don't just give 200 mil and go be scared off. Put in 120. Put in offers. Try and offer him player, but at least try. Don't just sit there and go, 200 mil, okay. Like they were trying to offer us like 70 mil for Rice initially and shit. Like at least try.
Well, that means you have to be willing to potentially go up to 200 mil. So we'll see. We'll see. Your doubted Havertz signing and gotten proven wrong. That is true.
Wait. What do you mean it's true? Hold on. Put that back up. Let me go find it.
Shameless.
Hey, well, you just got put it back up. Y'all doubted Havertz signing. I got proven wrong. A year later, we're talking about still signing a striker. So he's not a striker. They're talking about signing a midfielder. So he's not a midfielder. And guess what? You didn't win fuck all. So did we really get proven wrong? I'm like, bro, have some self-awareness, bro, please.
Have some shame, AA. Have some shame.
Love, bro, shamelessness, bro. Extra. I can't believe this. Yeah, we definitely got proven wrong.
Tevin's back here, actually. Tevin said 120 to 200 is a massive difference from 70 to 100.
If they say 200, if they just saying this is our sticking point, then walk away. But like make an offer. maybe they can be tempted at a 130 or a throw in, like I said, a player plus cash thing. At least try. Just because you offer 120, don't mean we're gonna have to go to 200. No, you walk away, say cool, okay, it's out of our price range. Negotiate. That's what it's about, isn't it? You negotiate signings, right? Negotiate.
Now, here's this as well, Lawless. They finished in a Conference League spot. So they didn't finish in Champions League or Europa League, so the money's less. Potentially, if United win the FA Cup, they're completely out of Europe, Newcastle. You don't want these expensive players when you're not in Europe. And there was reports that came out earlier in the season that Newcastle will have to sell one of their highest earners this season, this summer going in.
And maybe
because
his
of
Arsenal
FFP and whatever.
he puts pressure on. Maybe he's going to go and tell them. Sell me.
Exactly. You have a chance if Newcastle. Watkins is hard for, in my opinion, it's hard to get Watkins off Villa this season because they just made Europe. So they got money, they made money, and he will want to play in the Champions League with them. That's a hard one to snatch off. To snatch someone out of a team who's not playing in European competition when next season you're meant to compete and you're meant to be in Europe and they will probably need the money, that works in your benefit. So I'm going to leave it with two things. Number one, support United tomorrow, Arsenal fans, because you get to see Chelsea fans and Newcastle fans in the mud. You could potentially get Isak on a discount. And secondly, as I said, Newcastle out of conference, that helps your negotiations. That's all I'm leaving it.